In this video, we will solve the questions asked in today's Jkssb Police Constable photographer examination. The question is, we are being given a series that is F2, then we have blank, we have D8, then we have C16, then we have B32. We need to find out what code will be in the blank. Here you can see the letters are decreased by 1 and the numbers are multiplied by 2. Here you can see, here we have F, then it will be, here we have D, C, B. So letters are subtracted by 1. So if we have F, then it should be equal to, then we should have E, and similarly numbers are multiplied. Here we have 8, 16, 32. That means every number is multiplied by 2. So 2 times 2 will be 4. So we should get E4 as the correct option here. Question is, if 60% of the students in a class scored above 80% and there are 120 students, how many scored below 80%? Options are 70, 72, 48 and 50. So we are being told that 60% of total number of students scored 80%. That means 60% of total number of students is 120. That is 60% of 120. First we need to find out this. So 60 divided by 100 into 120. So 0 gets cancelled. So we have 12 6 are 72. That means 72 number of 72 students scored above 80, but we are being told find the number of students who scored below 80. Since 72 students scored above 80% and total number of students is 120, that means the number of students who scored less than 80%, we subtract 72 from that. Okay, so 120, so we have 10 minus 2 is 8, then 11 minus 7 is 4. That means 48 students will be who had scored less than 80%. So correct option should be C option. Question is, choose the missing term in the given alphabetical series. We have O, Q, L, then we have Q, S, N, then we have S, U, P, then we need to find out the next series. Okay, here you can see we have O, the first term in each code is added by 1, that is Q. We have O, after O we have P, then we have Q. Similarly after Q we have R, but here we have S. Similarly it will mean that after S first T will be subtracted, or we don't write T here. That means we have T, so after T we have U. So the first term, rather first alphabet in the last code should be U. Since we have one of the options is U as the first letter, that means this option should be correct. Next question is, in a hockey championship there are 153 matches played. Each two teams played one match with each other. The number of teams participating in the championship is, options are being given 16, 17, 18 and 19. Okay, so let us denote N as the total number of teams. Okay, since each team played one game with other team, and let us denote T1, T2 and so on up to Tn as the number of teams. And since each team played one game with each other team, that means T1 will play N minus 1 matches. Similarly T2 will play N minus 2 matches, and similarly team third will play N minus 3 matches, and so on. That means when we add T1 plus T2 so on up to Tn, it should be equal to the total number of matches played, which is equal to 153. Okay, now summing this out, it will become N square minus N upon 2 should be equal to 153. Okay, solving this, it will become N square minus N, so 2 3s are 6, and when we transpose it here, it will become, it will get subtracted, it will become 3 or 6. It should be equal to 0. Okay, solving further, and let me write it here. So we have N square minus N minus 306 is equal to 0. Splitting middle term, since this is the quadratic function, so we can write n square plus 18n minus 17n minus 18 into 17 should be equal to 0. We are splitting the middle term. So can we write n? Let us take n common in the first two terms. We are left with n plus 18. Okay, I have done a mistake here. Let me rub this out. It is here minus 18 plus 17 will sum up to 1. Okay, so here we have n minus 18. Let us take it is here minus, it is plus. Let us take here 17 common. We are left with n minus 18 and we equate it to equal to 0. So let's take n minus 18 common, and we are left with n plus 17 should be equal to 0. Solving for n, here you can see we will get here this term will become negative when I transpose 17 here. That means n should be equal to 18. That means the total number of teams must be equal to 18. Next question is, if x is equal to 2.45, so we have here x is equal to 2.45, y is equal to 1.85, y is equal to 1.85. We need to find out sorry, we have 85 here. We need to find out the value of x square, and let me write it here. X square minus 2xy plus y square. Okay, here you can see it is a square plus b square minus 2ab, so it will be equal to x minus y whole square. Okay, basic formula, since x is equal to 2.45, y is equal to 1.85, we square it. When we subtract, we have 2.45, then we have 1.85. When we subtract, we will get here 5 minus 5 is 0, 14 minus 8 is 6, then we have point, then we have 1 minus 1 is 0, so we get 0.6. So we have 0.6 square, so it is 0.36. Then 0.6 square is 0.36. So the correct option should be A option, that is 0.36. Next question is, which of the following is the brain of the computer? Options are central processing unit, memory, arithmetic and logic unit, or control unit. So correct option should be A. CPU is called the brain of the computer. Next question is, the deleted emails can be found in which folder? Options are inbox, trash, draft, send. So correct option is trash. Next question is, home key is used for, options are being given here, moving the cursor to the beginning of the document, moving the cursor to the beginning of the paragraph, moving the cursor to the beginning of the screen, or moving the cursor to the beginning of the line. The correct option should be D option, that is home key is used for moving the cursor to the beginning of the line here. Next question is, autocorrect was initially designed to replace, options are repeated words, grammatically incorrect words, misspelled words, or acronyms. So correct option is misspelled words. In this video, we will solve the questions asked in today's JKSSB Police Constable photographer examination. The question is, we are being given a series, that is F2, then we have blank, we have D8, then we have C16, then we have B32. We need to find out what code will be in the blank. Here you can see the letters are decreased by 1 and the numbers are multiplied by 2. Here you can see, here we have F, then it will be, here we have D, C, B. So letters are subtracted by 1. So if we have F, then it should be equal to, then we should have E, and similarly numbers are multiplied. Here we have 8, 16, 32. That means every number is multiplied by 2. So 2 times 2 will be 4. So we should get E4 as the correct option here.